Okay, so now we're live, right? This is ridiculous. Yeah, I've been sitting here trying to go live for the longest time, and the button didn't even work on YouTube. So I come to find out, I was thinking it was my problem. It's YouTube's problem. Okay, so forgive me for that. Yeah, finally I'm able to go live. All right, well, cool. Hold on, let me let the Discord know. That way, I don't know, maybe somebody might be actually watching. Haha. Okay, hold on one second. Discord. Okay. Anyway, welcome to the Golden Zone. I'm Jules. That sounded like an NPR kind of intro. Yeah, that'd be a great one. Welcome to the Golden Zone. I'm Jules. This is not financial advice. This is not financial advice. You could follow the best trader on the planet and get wrecked because you don't know the structure, you don't know trading. Do your own research, follow your own advice. Use this as education. That's what this is. Education, not financial advice. Don't follow trades. You'll get wrecked if you do. Okay. Anyway, um, I wanted to talk really quick about some of the exciting price action that's happening on Ethereum and Bitcoin because it actually really is an exciting time that's coming up. But I think before I even get into that, I wanted to just talk a little bit about what this channel is about because, you know, people can get way into the weeds on Elliott Waves. By the way, I call it Idiot Waves. Yeah, that was. I wish I could remember who to give credit to, but it's not for me. But it was somebody in one of the other channels that doesn't allow streaming. So the Idiot Waves, you don't need to know, like, you don't need to get into the weeds. You can, it helps. I think I have very moderate or intermediate knowledge about Elliott Waves. There are people that know so far more, and their trading styles are so interesting and everything. But I really do believe that it just doesn't need to be complex at all. You're really looking for one simple structure, but you do need to know a little bit about them. You need to know that there's a 5-wave impulse and then a 3-wave pullback, and that's kind of the basics of it. And then the trading setup that ends up happening in that scenario ends up being one of the most profitable trading setups you can possibly find on the internet. It's if you were to do the I didn't do this, so don't take um, I wouldn't give it too much credit because Google is funny like that. Um, but I do know that I've searched for the best beginner trading setups and stuff like that. This was a long time ago, back when I was just starting to trade. And the trading setup that was always the first one was basically you find a retracement down to the golden pocket and you take it off and you take the trade. And that's basically what this entire thing is. It's so simple. And we'll talk about a lot of other things. We'll talk about risk management. We'll talk about how to leverage and use margin properly, and how to calculate so that you are actually getting the most leverage out of your trade, which I think is a very important part of trading that most people don't even think about, but it's something that just makes so much sense once I properly show you how it's done. But anyway, the one thing that I wanted to, this is going to be the theme of this entire series, this entire channel. We'll get into a lot of other things, but the common theme is going to be that these trades are so simple, but they take a long time. They take weeks. I mean, this is the case. This is a daily chart, so this is November of last year to today. It's definitely a long time. I typically will trade on the daily and weeklies, and using this Elliott Wave, this Idiot Wave structure. It can take weeks to play out. So, but so this is very possible that this thing will end up happening in the next weeks, and that's why I wanted to put this on the radar. And I think that there's even more interesting action on other coins, and I want to do a daily stream where we can just run through a handful of coins. So, if you do have a coin or something that you do want to see, please make sure to send it to me. Oh, by the way, that's the other thing. I'm going to put some of these pictures up too. So, but you can't see it on YouTube. Go to, it's my website, Trading Studio, tradingstud.io. And I will put some of these pictures up so you can follow it and see what it's like to actually follow some of these trades over the course of days. That's what I'd really like to be able to provide, because a lot of new traders just get wrecked constantly because they don't understand that these trades can sometimes take weeks, and it's the best most of the time the best trades you can be in are the ones that you're just waiting. So this kind of trading requires a lot of patience, but like I said, I think that there's a lot of stuff we can do in the meantime while we're waiting for these things. There's a lot of mistakes we can make together. There's a lot of learning opportunities, and then I want to take a bunch of coins and securities, and we can do TA on them and see how close they are to one of these setups, and maybe even see if there's one of these setups that are going on the smaller time frames, which would be kind of exciting. But anything that's happening between now and the intended trade, we're just going to go into it knowing that it's a mistake. And that's kind of the culture that I want to create, is let's go into it knowing that they're mistakes, but let's learn from them. Let's see if we can make them profitable mistakes. Gosh, I would like them to be profitable mistakes. Anyway, yeah, because sometimes there are good mistakes, and then there's also I want to make sure that we're remembering how that we make sure our losses are small and our wins are big. Small losses, big wins. That's one big step in trading. If you can figure that out, then I think a lot of trading knowledge is already within you. But anyway, let's get down to I'll do a couple coins real quick, and then I'll call it quits, because this is kind of a test. It's my first video. So I don't intend this to be the good one. I don't intend this to be the one that, gets you guys going like, woo, look at Jules, man, isn't he rad? But you're going to see how much money we can make. And that's going to be exciting. And that's what I think you're going to want to watch for, because there's a lot of money to be made. And I'm a greedy fuck. Yeah. I love making money. I'm rubbing my hands together right now. Fucking sick, right? So anyway, yeah, we're going to do that. And some of these trades, I like to go high leverage on some of them, man. Low risk, high leverage. There's a difference between like just going all in, YOLO. Yeah, we don't YOLO. That's not fun. Okay, so let's just take a couple coins. The ones that I am the most excited about are Ethereum is one, but I've got BTC up right now on the daily because it just is such a pretty version of what we're going to be looking for. And it's just this. And forgive me, it might take a minute to get used to using my tools and stuff while I'm showing somebody something. I usually do this on my own. I'm not used to doing this for people that are watching. So if I can do a better job at that, show me how, man. Tell me about it. I want to know. I want constructive criticism. I can take some asshole criticism, but don't take it too far, man. I do have feelings. Okay, we're looking for a low, and this is the macro, by the way. The macro, for those of you that don't know, macro is the big picture. I'm talking like, let's go. If we could go monthly, this is the macro. Let's put this log so we can see like, this is the macro. You can see that these are definite wave movements. These are impulse structures, right? So this is happening on the macro. If you zoom in on the 5-minute or something, this is the micro. We could probably, I don't know if we can get any wave off of this because this looks like a bunch of shit, but I'm sure if we zoomed in really close on the intense micro, we can see that, oh yeah, look there are wave structures that are playing out. 1, 2, 3, and potentially a 4 and a 5. By the way, this indicator is I think one of the greatest indicators on the damn trading view. It's the Elliott Wave indicator. Let me just type it in. It's this one right here. Wow, I didn't have it on my favorites. No kidding. Okay. But what you got to do in order to enable this is you have to add 2 of them, because one of them only shows bullish, and then you have to set the other one up so that it shows only the bearish, right? Where did it go? Hold on. Oh, invert pattern. So this would be bearish. So you hit this right here, and that lets it. So you can see that once I do this, oh, it's not going to do it. Hold on. This is the one that's inverted. This is the one that's not inverted. You can see that this one, and this, so that now that's what's showing is only the bullish Elliott waves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all in bullish. A, B, C's are all red going down. And then the other way around is doing this one where it only shows the bearish versions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then A, B, C, or whatever. And so I go back and forth. In this case, since we're kind of talking bullish, we're going to go with the bullish candles or bullish indicator. But you can get a wave structure off of the micro. 1, 2, 3, 4. But like I said, I like to deal on the macro. It's the most easiest to read, and it is the one that is the most profitable. Oops, didn't realize I still had that on. So what we're looking for is we are looking for these Elliott wave structures. And this thing helps you find them. I'm going to show the lines on this one so you can see the actual lines, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then A, B, C. By the way, the A is not done, and I suppose that's what this dotted line means. I never took a class on this indicator, but I know these idiot waves well enough to know that you know this is kind of letting me know that this one's still kind of in play. So the typical place for this to land is right on the blue line, and I'll teach you how to set this thing up too, because this is a really neat little tool. We'll go through that. You have to remind me to do that though, because I'll probably forget. And since this is live, I'm going to take my water break real quick. I swear it's not vodka. All right. So what we're looking for is we're looking for that 5-wave pullback, the one that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5-wave impulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up, and then it goes back down. Typically we'll land on this blue line. I'll draw it out actually, like this. Then it comes back up like this, and typically comes back down, lands right on the golden pocket, and that's when all the excitement happens. That. And that is a typical idiot wave structure right there. And you know, as this comes around, we can talk about how to enter these things, but in the meantime, we wait and we chart and we check and just kind of see where other coins are in this structure. You know, I can talk about Ethereum because Ethereum, we can get into a little bit of the weeds on that one. Let me go here into Ethereum. All right, let's see. We can do, actually, before I do that, let's just make this like that. A little thicker so we can see that fat boy. We have the same thing going on here. I'm going to take the lines off because the lines can get a little messy. And because I understand the complexities. If you go back to this thing and you see that, you know, like all of a sudden you've got a bunch of madness and cross lines and stuff. I mean, these are just these are all different waves and different degrees. And you know, because the thing about these waves is, this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that I'm talking about in this one. But you can see that these are made up of other waves too, and that's where it gets a little complicated. But since I'm looking at the macro, it's a lot easier to see the big picture. We're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that on this one, and then we're going back into the golden zone, which I anticipate will be like this. Oops. And to do this. Boom, 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 and then off to the races like that. But we're not done with the ones on the smaller cycles. See, that's why there's that one thing that now I'm not quite convinced that we're on our way down from this one just yet, because we're actually sitting right on the golden pocket of this smaller structure right here. And that's why I haven't got out of this trade yet. I'm waiting to see kind of what happens here, because you know, if it does break any lower than this and out of this, then I'm going to probably find my exit strategy. But we're sitting right on the golden pocket on this smaller structure right here, and that's why I'm sitting and waiting on this. So let me talk about this retracement tool right here. This is just a typical Fibonacci retracement tool. Let me go over here and I'll show you how this works. Copy these settings right here. when I pop up, because these are the easy ones. This is just the 50%, the 0.5, and the golden ratio is the 0.618. I like it because it simplifies a lot of things. Typically, those are the only two that I need most of the time. When we get into some more of the wave 4 stuff, there's different retracement tool configurations that I can show you, but I have a bunch. You can see that I've got well, this one's got the golden pocket into it. I've got this one that's a flat B wave. That one measures yeah, that's a kind of a complicated thing. Then you've got, this is a typical wave 2 retracement. Those are all of the different places. They don't always land on the golden pocket. That's one thing. So if I start to see that it's going lower, I'll see if there's levels that are in here that might make sense to trade on. And then of course, if it goes beyond this, then this structure that you're trading off of has been completely invalidated and is no longer it's no longer an impulsive structure moving upwards. So I'll use this one too. And these are, you can copy all of these. These are the typical places that securities will retrace to. The 0.89, this one right here, the purple one, this one's more for crypto, more than most other securities, because crypto has these deep retracements, especially in the 1-2. So the 89, I don't know if you use it much outside of crypto, but it does happen a lot on crypto that's the place that it lands. But I'm just going to stick back to I'm going to go with the 50 in the golden pocket on this one. And so let's see. That's what I'm kind of excited for about Ethereum. Now, because it really could launch off here. This is a very, very truncated fifth. Typically the fifth, and I'll show you, this is the tool. It's called the extension tool. And this is how you can tell, you can predict where the fifth will typically land. Is you take from the 1 all the way up to the 3 and then down to the 4 right there. And then I have a special tool right here. And I'll show you this one. This is on the 61.8 right here. And this is typically where your 5 wave will end. Now, it is worth noting that we're coming off of a bottom. So if I were to, okay, so I got to give you a quick little explanation of what I guess, Elliott Waves or the Elliott Waves indicate. These all indicate psychology of the market. And the psychology phase of the market when you're talking about the very, very bottom, and this is, I'll explain that this is also, I guess even before I go to the psychology, I have to explain that when I mentioned that all of these waves, or this wave right here, is all made up of other waves, and you can see these other waves right here, this too, even though it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is another 1, 2. This right here, this is a 1, 2. This is where the 2 is going to land right here, and then we're going to have a 3, 4 of a bigger wave. So anyway, but the psychology, and when I'm talking about the psychology, this isn't the macro wave. The macro wave is actually the 1, 2 that we're making. But the psychology of the market during a 1-2 is that the bears are still in control. The bears are still in control. The bulls are not in control. So everybody's still assuming that we're going down and we're going to go further than the low and continue downwards. So when this starts to really feel it, most of the people are going to believe that we're not stopping here, we're going straight down. So remember that when we get into this, back in this time frame, we're talking about a month away, weeks from now. But we're gonna have to remember that people are gonna feel like, oh man, it's been a couple weeks worth of bearish crap, and just the news looks so terrible, and oh my god, it's gonna feel like doom and gloom. You're gonna feel like it's gonna feel worse than it did, when we got to these lows, potentially. And that's going to be right when we should hit the golden pocket, or even just the 50 and then the golden pocket, and that would be when our trade setup is executed, our greedy trade setup, because hopefully we'll get lots of margin down here, and I can show you how maybe just you risking very little can end up being multi-$1,000 what do you call them, bid at that point, or entry. Yeah. So anyway, And that's what I get excited about. That's what I get excited about. And that's what I want to show people how to do, because I know that if I can show you how to do this, I can get you excited. And I like people that can help me learn how to do this stuff better too. So we can feed off of each other. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let me just check. Anything fun happening? Hey, T Black. Hey, Unc. What's going on, Trago? How are you guys doing? Just checking my YouTube. Haven't done that yet. I'm supposing that everything's going well with that. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like. I'm going to be doing this every day. Hit the bell so you know when I'm going on. I'll try to give you guys as much warning as possible, but I got to work out some bugs, so I appreciate your patience with that. So anyway, that's what I'm talking about with Ethereum. Now, since we're on the golden pocket right now, what do we do? That sounds like a good time, right? Oh man, what do we do? Okay, so is there a good opportunity for an entry? What do you guys think? Is this a good opportunity for an entry? Let's take a look. Okay. So this is the fib we're using, just in case. Let's clear this stuff out so that we can see only what we need to. And we'll use that. We'll keep that there too, because you never know. You never know. That might come in handy. Okay, so this is what we're dealing with. We're right on the golden pocket. And what we typically look for is we've got our 5-wave structure up. You know, you can make 5 waves any of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy, right? Then we've got our ABC. Looks like a combination, but it's most likely just A, B, C down to this. We've got a 5-wave structure up. 1, 2, wait, where's the 2? Oh, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of ugly, but then we've got an A, B, C down to there. See if we can make even a smaller structure right here. God, you know what? Wouldn't it be lucky if we just happened to catch a really freaking awesome trade right now? Come back to here. We've got an A, B, C. Look at that. This is a good structure. I swear to God, guys, this is like a really good opportunity that just kind of magically popped up. Look at this. That is the smallest risk I could think of right there. I mean, while we're at this, I wouldn't do it from here. This is where we're at now. So let's see what the risk is from where we're at, because this might be a really phenomenal trade. 1.39 is 1.4 is the risk. Okay. Now, that doesn't mean it's going to win. This could very easily invalidate, man. I mean, looks like a weak ass structure. I mean, I didn't do any TA on this, so if you get in, and I'm talking about, looking at the RSI, looking at a lot of the other indicators. But I mean, as far as an impulsive structure, you've got something that's brewing here with a minimal risk. If you were to enter right here and this would be your stop loss. Don't do any stop loss less than this. I will show you how to calculate this right here. Okay. I'm excited. What an opportunity, huh? Okay, let me get this calculator ready real quick. I go take it from, I wish he was a friend. I wish I could call him a friend, but his name is Kite Crypto. Let's see, how do I do this? I'm gonna have to switch my window. Okay, let me do some heavy lifting here for a second. I gotta add a window into my OBS. Oh, I can add a browser. No, but I won't be able to type into it, will I? Okay, I can't do it that way. I gotta do, hold on. And by the way, there's no rush. I mean, yeah, it could take off, but I mean, like, there'll be another trade. Don't worry about it. Don't FOMO, okay? FOMO is like, that's the worst thing you can do. I've had some very successful FOMOs, but I've got wrecked on a couple of FOMOs too. Okay, so I gotta find this thing. Sorry for leaving you on this. I gotta do a window capture. Here we go. And that's the one. And let me just get into Kite's website real quick, and then I'll get you in. Okay, so this is my friend Kite. I call him my friend just because I subscribe to his Discord, and he's a good dude, and he knows what he's talking about. ABC strategy is the stuff. Give him a look on YouTube, Kite to Crypto. But he's got this risk reward calculator that I just think is so valuable. Let's just pretend we are working with $1,000, right? And what did we say we were? I got to go back here. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to go back and forth, I guess. Um, because we're going back over here. Forgive me, this is going to take a while to get used to. And we're going to determine where we're at right here is right there, and the stop loss would be right here at about 1.5. So 1.5 is what we're doing. Let's go back over here to Kite's calculator. Boom. Hang on, I'm going to respond to my text. I text to my wife real quick. Stand by. Okay, I gave her a text. Let her know. Don't bug me, damn it. I'm working. Okay, so we got 1.5. Are we back to kites? Okay, we're back to kites, right? Let me make sure. Kite calculator. Okay, got $1,000. Okay, the stop loss is 1.5. First thing we put on there, right? Okay, how much money do we want to risk? We do not want to risk 100%. This is okay. So the margin size is the amount of currency you are going to utilize in the trade, right? Let's just throw 10% out there just for the heck of it. And then in this case, we can do it as a percentage. I don't know, just say 10, 15%. But what I'd like to do is I just figure out what my risk is, how much I am willing to lose, because this is different than this. This is how much money we're using, but this is how much money we're willing to lose. Two different things, because this is where we get stopped out at. So let's just say this is going to be at 20, right? And this will tell us, so the max I can lose on this trade is $20. The most I will lose on this trade when it loses, because I have to assume it's going to lose, is $20. This is the leverage that I need to use if it's going to be at 1.5 stop loss. This is the percentage of your portfolio. That's a pretty safe bet, especially at a level like $1,000. That's a pretty good one. So when this thing hits our invalidation, we're going to lose 20 bucks on it. That's the way that I am going to go into this thing. So let's go back to the trading window. Here we go. And figure this out. So let's see, I'm going to do this. I haven't done this with this much detail in a long time, because a lot of this is still kind of is muscle memory to me by now. I actually think we're going to get a better entry off of this right now. I mean, it's hitting some pretty interesting resistance right here. I think that there's a chance that we could even go lower and get better leverage on this. Let's just say, okay, let's get down to the minute here. All right. And let's get rid of these things, because we're going to see if there's even a better entry on this, so we can get fucking greedy as fuck. Holy shit, am I starting to feel greedy. God damn. Okay. Thing retraces like that. We gotta have 3. This thing. Okay. So it looks like we're probably in a 3, and we're probably going to get to about right here. So we're I don't know, man. We get an extended fifth on that thing. This thing could sayonara, and we might not see this ever again. This is okay. This is where I might start doing okay, let's do a little test entry, right? Well, we can get in a little at a time, right? 20 bucks. I can lose 20 bucks on this. I can lose 20 bucks on this. All right. So what we do, and I don't know if I'm going to show you this. Oh, you know what? I can do this. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to log into one of my burner accounts. I got to put money into it though too. Stand by. Okay, this will take me a minute. I'm going to put some money into a burner account. So in the meantime, what can I talk about in the meantime that I cannot, I won't distract my little ADD monkey pea brain. Okay. First things first, I have to send the money to the burner account. Transfer the money to the burner account. God, if I'd known this trade sitch was going to be there sooner, man, I would have had this all ready to go. But I mean, God, it's the way it happens. Okay. Transfer money from that account to my futures account down there. We'll do it in USDT. There is money. Let's do about, I don't know, 70 bucks. I'm going to do it with 70 bucks so we can see. Okay. Oh, that's right. I did say that it was going to be about 100 bucks. Okay, give me one damn second. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, this might just take me a second longer. That's why. Okay, there we go. I should be able to send that to transfer. It's letting me send more. Where is it? Oh, there might already be money in there. That would be nice, wouldn't there? Well, for some reason, the most it's allowing me to send is it's like 70 bucks. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's how I can do it. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. And then once we get into here, I can now get into that burner account. Let me just go back to. Okay, I'm in, and it's still only showing me. That's weird. KuCoin's funny. It just takes a while to do anything, or for some reason it just looks like I'm trying to figure out why it's only transferring such a little amount. I'm just gonna transfer more than I need anyway. What the heck? I can do it back and forth all day long, you know? Okay. So I should be able to refresh this and see more money in here eventually. What in tarnation? Oh well. Anyway. So let me see how I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this. Because like I said, oh, there it is. Okay, good deal. We can do this. Oh, I have a new window, so I have to add. Dang it. There we go. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make this dark because, you know, layout dark because I can't handle the white. That's craziness. Okay, so if I go back to the calculator window, which this is going to get really confusing because I have to go back and forth over and over again. The calculator window. We're going to use 13x. We're going to use $100 and we're going to risk 20 bucks. How we do that is we go back over here. And we take the last, sorry, we go to Ethereum first because that's what we're in on, right? Take the last thing that we're at, 1564.3. And let's just see at 13x, right? Yeah, I hate the KuCoin does this like crazy. We figure out what how much how much will what will cost about $100. Not that. So let's go 0.5. Nope, not that. 0.2. Oh, that's $30. So it's more than 0.2. 0.3. Nope. 0.5. 78. 0.6. 93. 0.6. We're going to do 0.7. That's about 109. We're going to do 0.6 because we're going to be safe on this one. And this is going to be a nice little trade. Yeah, it's only 0.06 of an ETH, but it'll do. Boring, right? So anyway, that is the responsible trade, and that's the one I like to show people. You know, with a small, oh yeah, you know. But anyway, it's a small little amount. But anyway, that's how it's done. It's just that simple. We just have an open order. It didn't hit yet, so I might do this. I might just do hit the last like this. I'll cancel this order because it's not really about that one. Let's just go and hit last. And oh yeah, the other thing that I forgot, we forgot to put the stop loss. 1527 is the stop loss. So that's can you believe that? That would have been a fun one. There, and that one filled. So skip. We'll watch that trade. Because that one over time, I bet you that'll be a good trade. And if it stops out, then it stops out. But I'll somehow have to keep you updated on this one because, you know, who knows? I know it doesn't seem like much, but that trade's actually going to be worth something, man. It's weird, but it will be. I mean, if not, $20, you know? So anyway, yeah, we got lucky with that. I'm gonna try and go back to what I was doing because I wasn't counting on having to do a live trade for this crap. But anyway, I'm glad we did because you know that gives us something to look forward to together. Wow, we did this. Okay, anyway, yeah. So let's get back to what this trade could actually mean for us because I do think that there is still a very good possibility that this goes back down and we get back into this area right there. But we'll know soon enough. And if this particular trade here, we'll do this trade. We'll show you. Here, I'll do my stop loss. What are we buying right here? The stop loss right here. God, we could have even got better leverage on that. This is what I was saying is it can go down right here, and maybe we'll even get a better one. Let's see what the leverage would be on this right here. Let's just say it goes down and it touches right here. Oh, wait, let me just get the right tool because this thing is off even. Okay. What would be the leverage if we hit right here? Or the we have 0.42. Let's go back to the calculator up here, right? Which one's that one is this right here. Go back to the calculator. And what did I say? I just 0.42. 42. Now we're starting to deal with 48 leverage, man. Okay. Better trade, isn't it? Did the other money come through? I'm gonna make this trade on on my account if I don't do it here. The money still isn't sending over. What in the heck? KuCoin is such a weenie. Oh no, I'm in the negative 9 cents. Yee! Okay, let me figure out how to get more money into this account. I want to do this live for you guys, but I just think this is such a great trade setup with I mean, yeah, I think it's riskier than most because it does, we're not in the macro over here, in the macro over here, in the macro. Wait, hold on a second, I got the wrong window. In the macro over here, in the macro over here, we've already done this. We've already done the 1, 2, and the 3 and the 4. So this 5 was weak. It was a weak 5. It should be weak. It's technically a 5, so it's technically could be over. It also could be very well a rocket point for the extended fifth. This could be another 4, 5, 3, 4 right here. This could be absolutely be a 3, 4 and into that. There's a bunch of different possibilities that this thing lay open. This trade very well could be the lowest it ever gets. And that's what's exciting about it. But you're risking that. You're risking that $20 because it could end up. That's the other thing is even if it does rocket, it will come back. It's going to come back, so it's going to be a round trip. If you enter here, it's not going to be the end of days or the never see a low. You're going to have to take profit up here sometime because it's going to retrace back again. It's the law of the Elliott waves, kind of ends up happening. The law of sacred geometry. These Fibonacci things. All right, but anyway. Yeah, that's some exciting stuff right there. I'm glad that we saw that. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to get money over there, because if not, I might just exit this trade and re up in a much higher leverage position. Oh man, that's just such. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna do it. All right. Is this considered a FOMO? I'm doing enough research. I'm letting this thing play out. Look at it. If it's gonna go down here, oh my lord. Okay, that's what I'll do. I'm gonna get out of this trade, and I am going to put a limit buy right about here. 1559. 1559. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Excitement noises. Man, we got a live trade. A good one, too. Okay, I gotta go back over here. Sorry, this takes its time. Let's get out of this thing completely. Let's do it this way. Okay. My leverage again was 48. So juicy. 48. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do, and this is what I'm going to see what it would be to use a little bit more than that, because I can risk a little bit more than $20 on this too. If I'm willing to risk here, you know what? I'll do this on the screen for you. So let's see. If I'm willing to risk $30, use 71. And so if I use 35, 83, holy monkey. Let's get down to, oops, 32 bucks. I'll go 75 and I'll lose about 30 bucks on this. That's how I'll do it. Okay, so I got to go back to here to get that. I'm going to go back to here to get that number right. What did we say? 1600, 1559, 1559. The entry. All right, and then I'll do this off of this window right here. Because this is the one we actually should be doing it on. It's the one that I guess the chart uses. I'm just not used to using it. I always use TradingView. Go here, here. See what I mean? 1550. What did I say? 1559. That's about where it was. It's a little high. That's what are we doing? We're on the hourly. That's why. What are we crazy here? Ooh, look at that though. It's getting so close to invalidating that one. Is it gonna do it? Oop, oop, oop. Look at, is it invalidating it? It did, didn't it? Oh no, it was this one that's invalid. That's right. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're still good. I'm gonna go back to TradingView just to make sure though, because you know what? I'm not used to using this and I don't want to make a mistake. And at least not a mistake like that. That would be a dumb one. Yeah, see, what was I thinking? It doesn't even look the same. We're good. We're doing 1559. It is. That's what I was doing. Okay. Oh, and that's on the 50 for here. So it does change between exchanges and stuff too. So I would actually lower this. I want to get this down to about 1557. 1558 just to be safe. $1. We're fucking, we're going over $1 here. Okay, and then we've got what, 75? Oh, 75 is the max. We're fucking maxing this shit. Isn't that exciting? And then what were we going to lose on this? Let's go back and what did we say? The amount that we were going to spend was I'm just going to go back. Hold on a second. The amount that we were going to spend was $100. We're still looking for $100 on this one. Okay, so we'll go back. Oh, I just learned a quick little tool that can make that easier. From now on, even though I think that's the last time I'll do it. Okay, so let's go back to here, 1559. Wait a minute. Okay, we're on max here, and we're looking for the cost right here. That's what I did wrong before. We're looking, so this is $22 right here. Yeah, that's what I did wrong before. 45, 67, 490, 4.5, 101, 4.45, 4. We're literally getting as close to 100 as possible because it means that much to try and get that good. And then our stop loss would be 1549, right? 1549. 4.41 ETH on this one, and we're gonna lose $30. What's it saying? Oh, stop loss price must be higher than the liquidation price. Oh, that's a bummer. How is that possible? That shouldn't be possible. Because we're within a percent, right? 1551. Oh, 1550. That's right. What did I say here? 1549. I had a 1549. Well, fuck it. let's just let's let it liquidate. I'm good at you know I got to go a little bit less than that though, because I don't want it to liquidate. I would rather it get below this invalidation. So let's see if we can go 1550, 1549 here. So we got to go a little. We can't go max. I'm sorry, guys. We're getting closer. Come on, every one of these things is 97%. Okay, 1549. So then let's just go all in this one. 5.85 on this. But wait, hold on a second. That doesn't make sense because, oh, we don't want to lose 150 bucks on this. Okay. Where did that calculator go wrong? Hold on a second. This is comedy, guys. Okay, let's do this again because something ain't right. Something didn't work. Something ain't right. Size be $1. Stop loss 0.42. What's the stop loss on? Okay, that's what we need to figure out. What's the stop loss on this one? Not there. 1557, 1558 or whatever. .52. Okay, let's go back and do 0.52 because that should be right, right? Okay, 0.52. Let's do this. 0.52 now, so 64. Risk 100. Should have a stop loss if we use 64 leverage. That should make sense. Why didn't that work when I did the thing? Let's go back over here. Oh, that's why I had 1558, 1554. 64. And now we find 100 here, which is 4, 3.7, 8. That's about as close as I'm going to get probably. Oh, I can do. There we go. And let me just do one quick little calculation. We'll use the, where's the calculator? I know it's around here somewhere. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I gotta do that again. I do, don't I? 5. What was it? 7. Can't remember what it was, but good enough. All right, 3.78. Where is it? Oh, here's the calculator. $1547.08 would be the liquidation. That makes better sense, right? Yep. Okay, good. So that's where we do this, and hopefully we'll watch it, and we'll see if we get anything fun off of that. That could be a very profitable trade. What do you think, guys? 3.78 ETH if it were to fucking hit a new all-time high. I don't know that it will off of this, but I mean, it'll be a profitable trade when it hits. When it hits. So that's how that's done. Anyway, I'm glad we got to do that together, guys. Let's do some TA on some other coins real quick and see how else we can do that. If I don't have it set up to where it makes a noise when it goes off, but I'll have to make sure to check back and or watch that in a corner of my eye. Let's see, maybe there's a way to, let's do this. I got an idea. I'll set up a window over the trading view. There. Okay, that's not the one though. We'll do this one. Okay, oops. This will be cool. Almost there. I just have to do this one little thing. Okay, there. Now, when that thing hits, oh, look, it might hit right now. Let's watch it. It's coming closer. Drink of water. See if we can see the excitement. Go us if this thing hits, man, because that'd be a good one. Let's get rid of this because we didn't do this one anymore. Let's put this one up to the new one. What did we do at 1547 is what we had it at? 1547. No, 15. Here, let me go check and see what I have my entry at real quick. No, it's going to mess up my thing. Of course it is. So there's the, there, that's actually, okay, 1557.40. 1557.40. Same liquidation price. Let's watch this while it happens, and then I'll go back to positions. We don't have any positions. Make sure, yep, we're good. Let's watch this thing happen, man. Make some money. The best things in life are free, but you can give them to the birds and bees that want money. All right. Come on, hit. Oh well. Watch, it's gonna. So this is, yeah, this is the thing that happens every once in a while, is that it just barely misses us, or it'll just hit us, take us straight out. That would be fun. There we go. We're hit. All right. Let's see what happens. I know some people would be going ape shit already. Wouldn't it be cool if this was a fucking snipe like that? I've been hitting these snipes like that lately. I would think they're all luck, by the way. I don't think anybody can just get that lucky all the time. I mean, maybe I'm that good. No, I'm not. That's stupid. I'm not. I'm not that arrogant. I'm pretty confident and conceited, but I'm not that arrogant. But anyway, yeah. I feel very lucky that we happened to catch this thing, though. I mean, you know, what are the odds, right? So anyway, now that that thing's hit, we'll go back to doing other TA, and we'll just kind of keep that on watch or something, you know. Yeah, because that can be exciting. All right, let's go back to the daily, and let's go to BTC, because BTC is kind of in the same situation. Oh, we talked about it. I think that's what we're waiting for on this. You know, we really same kind of thing. This one's a little bit different because, I mean, you know, I mentioned that sometimes these retracements do go down to that 89. That might be the case on this one. Let's see what it, yeah, it went down and touched the, I can never remember, 786. You can also trade off any of these too, with this as perhaps a stop loss, or even on a smaller time frame. If you see the good thing, a good structure, you can, you know, trade these on stop loss. I wouldn't do this one though. This one doesn't immediately look all as juicy as that Ethereum one did. And you just see Ethereum and it just had that. Ethereum's just been looking so much different than other coins. You know, it just has been acting different. Um, there's a good chance, by the way, that this is probably a um, a retracement up. Here, I'll show you how this would work too. Where the most likely ending point for this would be probably right here, where this, and that would mean that we're going down further. This because that means that, you know, this was impulsive 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're doing a 5 down like that. If this is the, yeah, this would be the 3. So this is how I would measure that. As I mentioned earlier how to measure a wave 4. You would measure it from the 2. Before we do that, I'll show you how. This is probably a 2 on the way down. See the 2? Wow, imagine that. I was right. A 2. Okay, anyway. So you measure it straight from, and I have my magnet on strong. You measure it all the way to the top, and then I have another special tool just for wave 4s. And it typically will bounce on the red line first, then come back up, and then bounce on the green line, and then come back up. Sometimes it'll bounce to the blue line, but what you're starting to get in the territory of the way, this is where the invalidation of this is. So if it hits this and goes any more than this, then this is more likely corrective. Did I say that right? 1, 2. So it goes beyond this, then yeah, then it's most likely this would be an ABC down, and then probably a rocket upwards. Not a rocket, but yeah, a rocket, a good one. So anyway, excitement. I'm really glad we got to see that. Here, let's zoom in and see if there's anything new. Are we upside down on it now? Damn it. All right. Oh, man, that was really cool. Okay, anyway, we'll go BTC. We already did same thing. Okay, let's check out XRP. XRP's been acting a lot different. Oh yeah. Okay, so here's where the buy me is on XRP. In this situation, we've had we didn't get a new low from this bottom out here like we did on BTC. Ethereum was the same way. So I don't know if you noticed, if we go back to Ethereum too, this is where the starting structure, the actual bottom is for this one. So it went up like this. It went up and to the top right here. We'll get the right tool in, the golden pocket. Actually, it retraced deeper than that. But we had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, an A, B, C all the way down, and then we started a new 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 off of this, which is common. 1, 2, and then we've got a 1, 2. There should be another 1, 2, and these start to coil until the 3, 4 start to hit. And that's why I'm so excited about these, is because these 3, 4s are going to be massive, 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 massive 3, 4s. I will give you a quick little like prediction of what that should look like when it's done on Ethereum. If this is the 1, 2 right here, then kind of the most common place for it to land would be 29.50. This is the first place, the most common place to land. This is the second most common place to land. Now, there's also a big risk right here though, because if it's going back down lower than this will be the place it turns around. Not here. here, right here. I'd be willing to bet if we did a fib retracement down from here, it would land in the same exact spot, the golden pocket or the 50. The 50 lands right there. Boom. Boom. I mean, this is more than likely. This is wave 4 to wave 5. I was going to say it is this one that. Oh wait, hold on a second. That's not right. Case is it like what am I going to do? That would be interesting, huh? This would be the wave 4, and that's exactly right. This would be the wave 4, and this would be going down, except for it would be from the 2. Looks good. That looks like a threat. That scares me. So yeah, this is the area, the danger zone right here. This is the golden zone. This is the danger zone. I like that. Maybe we should start calling it danger zone trading instead of golden zone. The golden zone. All right, let's check out XRP. But I mean, isn't that exciting? This is where that would land. This is where it lands if it's a correction. You know, that's pretty good. I'd be happy with that. That's some pretty serious profit right there. All right, let's do XRP. So XRP, same sitch. We got it started here. It went. We actually have a. Here, let's put this together right here. Boom. Get the right tool in. Boom. So it retraced further. That's why we got to get the right, the right tool. Get rid of some of this crap too. All right, let's start over with these. Okay. Boom. To there. Let's make sure we straighten that up and get that right. Let's do the full wave 2 retrace. It ended up, oh man, look at how deep that thing retraced. That thing went so damn deep. Still valid, by the way. Still valid. This is a 1-2. This is a 1-2 right here. 1, 2. Crazy, right? Okay, this isn't though. This was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to this, but no, we got a 1, 2, and we're doing another one right here. We had the same situation right here off of the low. We had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get rid of these so that it shows it better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and A, B, C. It touched my buy me zone, by the way. It just touched it. I think there's more to this than that, by the way. I don't think it's just wicking down that ones and then going back up. That would be a crazy FOMO to have missed out on. I think it more than likely will converge onto this line, and we'll probably get a buy me right around here. But this is going to be a good one because let's get rid of some of these. Let's find out where the golden zone is on this. Boom, golden zone, right in here. See what I mean? You see that? And it just. Oh, so the other thing too is that ABCs typically stay within. So the retracements will typically stay within channels. Almost always, they'll stay within channels. I mean, A, B, C would be like a boom. And you want to see where this thing will go? Well, I'm gonna do it off of this bottom right here because let's just be safe. Where we should predict this thing to land at. So if it is a correction, 0.48. If not, 0.56. We're still within the channel here. I mean, I'd be willing to bet that if it takes even longer than that, like it could take a long time. Let's go further out. Who knows? Could be just a slow roll for a long time, man. But then again, it could hit. So this is the 1-2, right? How you know you're in the 3 is when it exits this channel. By the way, that means all of a sudden. Well, technically, it's when it's right here, but a 3 will typically exit the channel, and that's when you can start to make those predictions and stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna cut out. I think I've talked enough. Hopefully you guys learned something. And before I do that, let me go into the Discord and see if anybody wants to give some TA. Nobody's in here. Okay, fine. See you guys. All right. I'll see if there's any questions real quick from YouTube. Nope, we're good. And so that's it. I'll try to do this again tomorrow. Probably be shorter this next time. I felt like I had a lot to get underway and a lot to talk about. But then also, I wasn't expecting on doing that trade. That definitely was a time suck from what we're doing. But I'll somehow find a way to let people know how this trade ends up looking. I'll keep the updates going on you. Anyway, check back tomorrow. Hopefully, tomorrow's a weekend. I'm going to do this on a weekend. I haven't decided if I'm going to do weekends yet. Maybe since this is new and I still need to get a couple tests under my way, I'll do it. So stay tuned. I'll see you guys later.